Trump administration accomplishments: unprecedented economic boom before the China virus invaded our shores. We built the world's most prosperous economy. America gained 7 million new jobs, more than 3 times government experts' projections. Middle-class family income increased nearly $6,000, more than 5 times the gains during the entire previous administration. The unemployment rate reached 3.5%, the lowest in a half-century. Achieved 40 months in a row with more job openings than job hirings. More Americans reported being employed than ever before, nearly 160 million. Jobless claims hit a nearly 50-year low. The number of people claiming unemployment insurance as a share of the population hit its lowest on record. Incomes rose in every single metro area in the United States for the first time in nearly 3 decades. Delivered a future of greater promise and opportunity for citizens of all backgrounds. Unemployment rates for African Americans, Hispanic Americans, Asian Americans, Native Americans, veterans, individuals with disabilities, and those without a high school diploma all reached record lows. Unemployment for women hit its lowest rate in nearly 70 years. Lifted nearly 7 million people off of food stamps. Poverty rates for African Americans and Hispanic Americans reached record lows. Income inequality fell for 2 straight years, and by the largest amount in over a decade. The bottom 50% of American households saw a 40% increase in net worth. Wages rose fastest for low-income and blue-collar workers, a 16% pay increase. African American homeownership increased from 41.7% to 46.4%. Brought jobs, factories, and industries back to the USA. Created more than 1.2 million manufacturing and construction jobs. Put in place policies to bring back supply chains from overseas. Small business optimism broke a 35-year-old record in 2018. Hit record stock market numbers and record 401 kiloseconds. The Dow closed above 20,000 for the first time in 2017 and topped 30,000 in 2020. The S&P 500 and NASDAQ have repeatedly notched record highs. Rebuilding and investing in rural America. Signed an executive order on modernizing the regulatory framework for agricultural biotechnology products, which is bringing innovative new technologies to market in American farming and agriculture. Strengthened America's rural economy by investing over $1.3 billion through the Agriculture Department's Reconnect program to bring high-speed broadband infrastructure to rural America. Achieved a record-setting economic comeback by rejecting blanket lockdowns. An October 2020 Gallup survey found 56% of Americans said they were better off during a pandemic than 4 years prior. During the third quarter of 2020, the economy grew at a rate of 33.1%, the most rapid GDP growth ever recorded. Since coronavirus lockdowns ended, the economy has added back over 12 million jobs, more than half the jobs lost. Jobs have been recovered 23 times faster than the previous administration's recovery. Unemployment fell to 6.7% in December, from a pandemic peak of 14.7% in April, beating expectations of well over 10% unemployment through the end of 2020. Under the previous administration, it took 49 months for the unemployment rate to fall from 10% to under 7% compared to just 3 months for the Trump administration. Since April, the Hispanic unemployment rate has fallen by 9.6%, Asian American unemployment by 8.6%, and Black American unemployment by 6.8%. 80% of small businesses are now open, up from just 53% in April. Small business confidence hit a new high. Homebuilder confidence reached an all-time high, and home sales hit their highest reading since December 2006. Manufacturing optimism nearly doubled. Household net worth rose $7.4 trillion in Q2 2020 to $112 trillion, an all-time high. Home prices hit an all-time record high. The United States rejected crippling lockdowns that crush the economy and inflict countless public health harms and instead safely reopened its economy. Business confidence is higher in America than in any other G7 or European Union country. stabilized America's financial markets with the establishment of a number of Treasury Department-supported facilities at the Federal Reserve.